Hello guys, welcome to Anxiety. I'm Prince joined by Varun and we are checking out the pitch meeting for Miss Marvel. And we already saw the honest trailer. We reacted to it. You can check it out. But really big fan of pitch meeting. I think we both watched him recently. And he's done for Miss Marvel. We have been waiting for a long time to watch it. But let's have a look and see, what does he do? Because I'm sure he's gonna point out. We know some things in the honest trailer. Also, he said that I don't know how he'll make fun of it because mostly it was good show. So let's have a look. I wonder if he makes fun for Batwoman, the Batgirl. Sorry, like it didn't release. So what happened? Like pitch meeting for that. That'd be quite interesting. But yeah, we also did a session on talking about Batgirl being exed and all of that. So do check that out also. And we'll be doing She-Hulk reactions also. So to get all of that, subscribe to the channel. Let's watch this.
So, you have a new show for me? Yes, sir, I do. Miss Marvel? I mean, honestly, we've been putting out so much content, I haven't really had the chance to get nostalgic. This is a show called Miss Marvel about this 16-year-old Kamala Khan. Oh, and what's her deal? Well, she freaking loves the Avengers, sir, especially Captain Marvel. She has all her merch. Oh, we're even making fictional money off of merch. I like that. Yeah, and so Kamala has this friend Bruno, and it seems like he's got a little crush on her. Aw, teenage love. And she's gonna meet this new kid, Cameron, and it seems like he has a little crush on her. Oh, him too. Okay. And later in the show, she's gonna meet this guy Kareem, and it seems like he's got a little crush on her. Him as well, also. All right, him too. And she also has this brother, Amir. Oh, no. And he's gonna get married soon. Oh, thank God. So anyway, Kamala really wants to go to this Avengers convention, but her parents are super strict. They don't want her to go. Okay. But she sneaks over to it anyway, dressed like Captain Marvel, and that's where she discovers she has powers. How did she get powers? By putting on this bangle from her grandmother and getting powers from it. Oh, that was pretty simple. Okay, neat. Yeah, so she ends up saving this girl from something that she herself caused, and now she's a secret superhero. Oh, wow. So anyway, later she's gonna find out that guy Cameron and his mom Najma are part of this group called the Clandestines. And what's her deal? Well, they're from another dimension, and they've been stuck here for like 80 years, and they need Kamala's help to get back. Right. But then Bruno's like, well, that might be dangerous. So Kamala's like, okay, well, I'm gonna take a minute to think about this. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair. But then Najma hears about that, and she goes nuts, and they all attack Amir's wedding. They've been waiting for 80 years, and they can't wait a couple more days for Kamala to think about it. That's what we're going with. And these people have some little powers of their own, so they're pretty dangerous, and they'll straight up kill people. They don't care. Oh, no. But then these federal agents from the Department of Damage Control show up and arrest all the bad guys. Jeez, well, I guess they must interrogate all the guests from the wedding, too, huh? They do not. So then Kamala's grandmother calls, and she's like, hey, listen, you guys gotta come to Karachi right now. So they get on a plane and head over there. So not only do they not interrogate anyone, they let them leave the country as well. Oh yeah, they're comically incompetent, sir. Okay. It sure sounds that way. But they do take the clandestines into custody. Wow, is it gonna be tough for them to break out? Actually, it's gonna be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, because see, they just kind of do it. They just kind of break out immediately. Well, these damage control people are terrible at controlling damage. They sure are, sir. So then in Karachi, Kamala meets these people called the Red Daggers. And what do? Well, they have a very nifty PowerPoint presentation to explain alternate dimensions and stuff. They just have that ready to go. Yeah, I mean, people always have expository presentations ready to go in the MCU. That's a good point. Weird that we don't ever see anyone preparing those. Kinda. So then they show her that if the clandestines manage to open up this veil to the Nord dimension where they're from, that'll basically destroy the world. Whoa. The world is at stake? It rarely isn't, sir. Jeez. Whoa. I wonder if the world's gonna end. Maybe this time it will, Maybe this is the time. Man, that's high stakes. I hope the world doesn't end. I hope it keeps going. Well, stay tuned to the rest of the pitch to find out, sir. I will. So anyway, later, Najma stabs the bangle, which sends Kamala back to 1942 during the partition. She can time travel? Yeah, I guess so. So then she saves her own grandmother's life and then comes back. Good. It's good that she did that. Yeah, she had to make sure that she'd be born one day. I think it'd be really good for the show if the main character was born. I agree. So then when she comes back to the present time, the veil is open, but it turns you into a skeleton if you touch it. Those are from Halloween. They sure are, sir. So then Kamala convinces Najma that if she ended the world, her son would be sad about that. So she decides not to end it. Oh, cool that it was so simple to change her mind after 8 decades of determination. Yeah, so she transfers her powers to her son, which is a thing that she can do, and then she closes the veil and turns into a skeleton. Wow, well that's a nice message. What is? Well, maybe the real skeletons were inside us all along. Yeah, that's not technically wrong. Nice. All right. Not technically being wrong is tight. So, okay, so
I was
moving on.
waiting
So
for
then
it.
they got to go back to America because Cameron cannot handle these new powers. So Kamala's parents give her a cool new costume so she can go save the day and help out. I thought they were super strict and protective. Yeah, but now that she defied them a bunch and did a whole lot of dangerous stuff, they're like, yeah, we can trust you now. What? So all the kids go to their high school, but then damage control shows up. How'd they find them? Well, one of the kids asked that question, but another one's like, it doesn't matter. But how did they, though? Hey, shut up. So now they're outside and they've got the school surrounded. Man, well, it's going to be tough for a group of kids to get out of that situation. Actually, it's going to be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, they rig up the school Home Alone style, and they take these guys out with science and with softball launchers. It sounds like it takes super long to set up. Why didn't the agents just go in? Because? So then these agents try to shoot Cameron dead, but Kamala jumps in and saves him. They tried to shoot a kid? They did, yeah. They said they would use non-lethal force and then immediately used lethal force. Yikes. So then Kamala punches a hole in the ground and he escapes to Pakistan. How deep was that hole? I know, right? No, like, what are you talking about? And then Bruno's gonna tell Kamala that he discovered she has a mutation. That's the word from the other thing. It sure is, sir. And then Kamala swaps places with Captain Marvel. Very exciting and confusing. And so that's about it. What do you think? Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe we put this out at the same time as that Obi-Wan Kenobi show we're doing. Is that the best strategy, sir? Feels like people are gonna want to watch Obi-Wan instead of Miss Marvel, maybe. I think it'll be fine.
Oh.
Hi everybody, it's Ryan here. Thanks for watching that video. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, please comment, please click like, subscribe, share. Also share, click, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment down below. Anyway, that's it for me. Don't forget to click.
Do that on this also.
Comment, like.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Again, I think similar. So there are few things, like that hole in then he went to Pakistan he went to the, like, under, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Under sewage, maybe, whatever you call it. And then he traveled to the coast, and then from there he went to Pakistan. So that was explained, okay. Not taking shit for that. But yeah, I think similar with the villains, the parents changing so quickly. We all, I think, had that issue, and I wouldn't say confusing. The mutation thing, I think fans only would get it. Like, I showed
also,
the whole.
I think the first half of this entire video, like, they were making up stuff to make fun of rather than like actually like. And it was only like I noticed around close to halfway, that's when they started talking about like the villains and that entire exposition in that presentation form. So yeah, I mean, it was I think expected, but yeah,
it's always hard to make such videos for a good thing. Like, I think everyone will be like, it was not for them too. It was a really good show. It was nowhere I didn't hear it was just a horrible bad show. So I think in the general consensus we are on, it's a really good show. It has issues, but I think they talked about it. But overall, it was a good show. I actually showed to my family in Hindi dub.
Oh, nice.
It was kind of
How's
weird.
the Hindi dub?
It's okay. The thing is that when you see in English, right, and then they say Urdu or Hindi, and it's oh shit. It's much more fun. That fun element goes away, because I was telling, they're like, oh, this song, I know this. It is there in the original also. I'm like, yes, all the music is there, just the dialogues. And even I think for Farhan, they got Farhan or maybe someone who does his voice to, so at least it was like people who know Farhan Akhtar would know, oh, it's his in Hindi voice audio. But for Fahad Khan, they dubbed over him. So what I did was that first speech he gives, right, in the market. So I turned it to English and showed that to my parents, because that was all he talking Urdu only. And then when he's talking English, I changed back to Hindi. So that was the only thing. But like, when there's all these references for us, when those happen, so it's hard to say, because in Endgame, right, that whole time travel thing, they changed to some dance stuff in Hindi dub. Remember? So here, when they talk about SRK and all, people may think, oh, it's in the Hindi dub they're talking about. Maybe in the original they're talking about someone else. So those elements are there, right? So it's not that fun show to watch in dub. It's more fun when you watch in the original language. But watching it again, I had, how to say it, like, I liked it more. I felt like,
Oh,
I
that's
felt like when we're
interesting.
reacting
Yeah.
to it, right? We're just so focused. Actually,
Hmm.
not focused. We're just focused on the plot and what's gonna happen next. There are some
Yeah.
really, the pacing is way better watching second time. Relaxed. Like I think the
Hmm.
partition episode is perfectly paced. Honestly,
Yeah.
watching second time, knowing what's gonna happen, it just moves. It takes its time and develops everything very well.
Hmm.
The whole scene. And I think while we're watching, we're just so into it that we just don't think
Yeah.
about those things. Just out of the plot, what's gonna happen next, the big reveals or whatever. But episode one amazing. Episode two okay. Episode three gets a little
Yeah.
wonky with the ending, with the fight and all. Then four, I think she goes to Karachi, is
Hmm.
okay. There are
Five.
some moments where it doesn't, like, just awkward silences because
Hmm.
there's some of that in episode four. Five is really good, the partition one, and
Yeah.
six is also good. Yeah, again there are
Okay.
moments.
I would say. Yeah.
There's some awkward moments also, but there are moments which I totally like didn't register in my head.
Hmm.
Sequences like two
Yeah.
to three second sequence. Like, wait, I never remember this shot. So that's pretty
Yeah.
interesting watching it again. But I think overall, we are planning to do a ranking of all the shows also now. Once the phase 4 ends, and we'll make that list of our MCU
Oh yeah.
films also. So guys, to get
Yeah.
all that, do subscribe, like, share, and as Ryan just said, subscribe to his channel also if you don't know about him. And we'll see you next time. Keeping you out.
Bye.